Answers sometimes feel so good to receive, don't they? You have been working and searching for so long, and then, it's there. They can bring us calmness and peace, clarity and comfort, or joy and a sense of satisfaction. It's the pursuit for answers that can sometimes get frustrating and just frankly exhausting. Well, the Toddcast is a place that maybe you can glean some nuggets of perspective that can easily apply to you in your position here at Joe Bullard, your home life, your marriage, your relationship with your child, or just somewhere in your everyday life. Remember, as our friend Andy Andrews says, the quality of your answers are only determined by the quality of your questions. Come alongside Todd and I as we explore topics that might not be what you're expecting. Let's get started. Welcome back to the Toddcast. Take you a sip of Joe. So excited to be here. Once again, this is a place where we come and ask Todd a question that he's not aware of.
No clue.
That we get to hit him with, and we just get his natural response. It's just gut response, which to me, I think there's a lot of wisdom and a lot of richness in somebody's just kind of gut response. They don't have a lot of time to think about it.
Right.
And so...
I appreciate you attributing wisdom to me, but we'll see.
Well, I think he's got a pretty direct line with the Lord, and so wisdom comes from the Lord, so I'm excited to hear what he says through you. So today's question, a little different question.
Yes.
They're always different. Where they come from, I don't know, but I kind of thought about, like, not everybody believes what we believe. And I say that
Sure.
I know I'm equally yoked in yours as far as beliefs and what we believe, because we have a relationship that's deeper than just on the surface. So I know that. And that's why I say that. But you got, and we've got a company of a certain size, like, we probably have non-believers here.
Oh, for sure.
And you probably know that more than I do.
Right.
Like, you have a non-believer, what do you say to that person? What do you say to that person?
So I'm assuming the question is about what do I say to them on a weekly basis when I show up. It's my job isn't only spiritual in nature. It is although I do think everything is spiritual in my worldview. However, I'm just trying to build a caring relationship with someone. There are so many people in this company and in every company I go to, even the smallest companies, there are people there that don't have the same belief I do, and that's okay, and I understand that, and not everybody is in the same place spiritually that even does have a faith, and so my job is to build a caring relationship because everybody needs that. Absolutely everybody needs them. Every human needs someone that says, look, I see you and I care about you, and I want you to know, I want you to know that you matter and you matter to me.
And you belong.
And so my job is to really be there for them, and a lot of what I do in my work is coaching as much as it is spiritual direction, if that makes sense. So I do a lot of one-on-one coaching, whether it's about finances or personal relationships, and if the person doesn't have the same belief or isn't a person of faith, I don't push the faith part of that on them. If they are, then I know, okay, well, this is part of the answer for them. And so, but my job is just to be there and to help people walk through whatever it is they're going through in life.
Well, I appreciate you speaking to it. And the question was kind of rise from my thought process. I'm just kind of, I try to put myself in everybody's shoes. So trying to put myself in those shoes. I see this, where's the word chaplain, coastal chaplain coming around, and you're a non-believer. You're like, I don't know about that guy. Like, you may physically remove yourself. Mm-hmm. You maybe pull one of the, I gotta go to the bathroom when he walks around. I mean, that's reality.
That is reality.
And probably in some cases, I just wanted you to speak to that because I feel like that could exist. And, we're not a company we're a Christian-based company that runs our company on fundamentals that the Bible talks about, that lives by. And but we're not a company that's beats your head over that you got to believe this or not. Right. And I can see sometimes how that could maybe be perceived that way, and that's where the wall is. I said, let's just speak to it,
Yeah.
And I appreciate you speaking.
And I had a guy tell me actually yesterday at another location. He said, I didn't know what a chaplain was. I just thought you were a nice guy. And I'm like, that's a win.
That's a huge win.
That's what it should be. That I'm just a nice guy that shows up and can be there for you if and when you need. And everybody's going to have a need at some point. And so if you're out there and you're thinking, man, I don't know who to talk to, or I've got these questions and I don't know what to do, please understand that I'm available all the time for you, and that no matter where you are in faith or no faith whatsoever, please know that I care and that I'm there, and I want to be a part of your life if you need help. So
that's good stuff. I was going to ask you maybe a personal story, not names because there's a confidentiality part to it, but an encouraging story, because I know you probably had a non-believer to a believer, which is cool, because at the end of the day, that is what it's about.
Yeah.
And that is a mission of ours, and I'll say that with clarity. Like, that is a mission of ours. But that's sharing that story of, I didn't see you as a chaplain, I just saw you as a nice guy. Like, what a cool...
And he is, and this guy is exploring faith now in a way that he's never explored faith before, and part of it's just because there are people around him that care, and he sees that care. So,
Todd, thank you once again for just being willing to come on and field these questions and answer them from your heart. So I really appreciate it. And till next time, guys, we'll see you next time on the Toddcast.